Hello everyone, my name is Ushasri. In Digital Logic Design, last videos we will discuss what is a digital system and what is the difference between digital systems and analog systems and how to convert from one number system to another number system. In this video, we will discuss how to convert decimal fraction to binary and binary fraction to decimal and what is a binary arithmetic and what are the binary arithmetic operations and how to find out the complement of a number. This is an example how to find radix or base of a number given its representation in another base. Here they have given 121 number, that is base is R, and 144 base is 8. So you have to find out the R value here. What are the bases here? R and 8 is the base, right? So how to convert it into decimal? Any number to decimal, you have to find out the column number and multiply with the digit, right? So R power 0 into 1 plus R power 1 into 2 plus R square into 1. Similar way, convert this octal number into decimal number following the same procedure. After that, sum the products. R square plus 2R plus 1 is equal to this one. 8 square is 64, 32 plus 4. So you will get R square plus 2R plus 1 is equal to 100. This is the formula for R plus 1 whole square. Here 10 square is the 100. So square gets cancelled and you will get the R value as 9. Now you have to recheck 1 to 1 base R value is 9 is equal to 144 base 8 is or not, equal or not. So convert it into decimal taking the R value as 9. So you will get the same number. Here the R value is 9. Next, converting decimal fraction to binary. How to convert this decimal fraction to binary? First, convert the fraction part to binary. How to convert the fraction part to binary means multiply the fraction by 2 and keeping notice of the resulting integer and also fraction part. Separate the integer part and fractional part of the result and again multiply the resultant fractional part by 2. You have to repeat these steps until you will get the result as equal the fractional part as 0. Here is an example 0.375. You have to convert it into binary, right? This is the decimal fraction. You have to convert it into the binary. So what you have to do, first multiply by 2 and you will get 0.75. 0 is the integer part and 0.75 is the fractional part. So here note down the integer part and fractional part again multiply by 2. You will get 1.5. Separate the integer part and separate the fractional part. Again take the fractional part and multiply by 2. So here when you multiply by 2 you will get the integer part 1 and fractional part as 0. Now you have to stop here and note down the integer values, that is 0, 1, 1. So decimal fraction 0.375, when we convert into binary, then you will get the value as 0.011. Next, converting binary fraction to decimal. Here is the binary fraction. This is the integer part and this is the fractional part. Convert the integer part following the same step as we will convert the binary value to decimal. Similar way, you convert it into decimal. And fractional part 0.101, you have to convert it into decimal by using this method, that is base is 2 here. So fractional part is 0.101. So 2 power minus 1 into 1 plus 2 power minus 2 into 0 plus 2 power minus 3 into 1. Or similar way you can represent it as 1 into 1 by 2, 1 by 2 square, 1 by 2 cube. When you convert it into fractional part, you will get 1 into 0.5, 0 into 0.25 and 1 into 0.125. You will get the result as 0.625, which is the decimal fraction. Now, after getting the fractional part, add this integer part and fractional part. You will get the result in decimal. This is integer part, you got 6. Decimal fractional part you got 0.625. So 6 plus 6.25. Next, binary arithmetic. In binary arithmetic, we will know what are the binary arithmetic operations, and we will study what is the binary addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Binary arithmetic is essential for all the computers and also for many other digital systems. So here we have, in binary we have only 2 bits, that is 0 and 1. So when you want to find out the binary addition, you will get how many combinations? 4 combinations you will get. That is 0 plus 0, 0 plus 1, 1 plus 0 and 1 plus 1. So when you add the two numbers, what are the results? You will get sum and carry. So 0 plus 0, sum is 0, carry is 0. 0 plus 1, sum is 1, carry is 0. 1 plus 0, sum is 1, carry is 0. When you add 1 plus 1, you will get sum is 0 and carry is 1. So here is an example for binary addition. When you want to add the two binary numbers, and so follow the table. Right? So 0 plus 0 is 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. When you add 1 plus 1, what is the result? Sum is 0 and carry is 1. Note on the carry here. And 1 plus 1 is 0 and carry is 1. Right? So forward the carry. And 0 plus 0 is 0. Like this you will get the value, discard the left side zeros and find out the decimal equivalent. If you want to reach it, you can convert it into decimal and you can find out the result. Next, binary subtraction. When you subtract the two values, you will get the output as difference and borrow. So here also you will get 4 combinations, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. When you subtract 0 and 0, you will get 0, borrow is also 0, 0, 1, 1 and borrow is 1, 1, 0, 1, you will get borrow 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. Here is an example. If you want to subtract this number from this number, note down these numbers, and by using this table, you can subtract the binary numbers. Next, binary multiplication is similar to decimal multiplication. When you multiply 0 into 0, you will get 0, 0 into 1, 0, 1 into 0, 0, 1 into 1 is 1. So, by using this table, you can do the binary multiplication in similar way as we do in decimal. Binary division is also similar to decimal division. It is also called as the long division procedure, and here you have taken the values, you have to divide by this number. So discard these 3 zeros on the left side and divide the 110. Divide this value by 110. You will get the, follow the same procedure to get the equivalent decimal number. Next, complement of numbers. Complements are used in digital computers in order to simplify the subtraction operation and also for logical manipulations. And to find out the complements, there are two types of complements are there, radix complement and diminished radix complement. Radix complement is represented by R and diminished radix complement is represented by R minus 1. Suppose if you want to find out the binary system complements, what is the base here? Base is 2. So you will be having R complement, that is 2's complement, and also diminished R's complement is nothing but 1's complement. Before finding out the 2's complement, first you have to find out the 1's complement, and for the result, if you add 1, you will get the resultant 2's complement. So 1's complement can be found by changing all 1's to zeros and the zeros to 1's. So this is the given number. If you want to find out the 1's complement, convert to, if there is a 1, convert it to 0. If there is a 0, convert it into 1. Interchanging the numbers from 0 to 1. You will get the 1's complement. To find out the 2's complement, for the result of the 1's complement, add 1. Add 1. By using the binary addition, you find out the addition. 0 plus 1 is 1 and you will get the same. This is the 2's complement. And the 9's complement. 9's complement and the 10's complement are used to make the arithmetic operations in digital system easier, and also to make computational operations also easier. To find out the 9's complement, first we have to find out the 10's complement and first to find out the 9's complement and add 1 to find out the 10's complement also. So how to find out the 9's complement? First subtract the number with 10 power n minus 1. N is the number of digits. So here is the number, decimal number 456. If you want to find out the 9's complement of this number, 10 power cube minus 1. 10 power 3. 3 is the number of digits. 999 minus 456. This is the 9's complement. Add 1 to get the 10's complement. Subtraction. This is the subtraction with the complements. Here is this is the m and this is the n value, and to find out this tens complement of n, first find out the tens complement of n, first find out the nines complement and add 1, you will get the tens complement, and then what is the result you will get for the tens complement? Add this one to subtrahend and add these two numbers and discard the end carry. This is the result when you subtract the complement. And by using the 2's complement also similar way, find out the 2's complement of the minuend and add 1 to find out the 2's complement. Thank you.